afternoon at the Fort Myers Stadium. But for Tampa Bay, the concern is here, and it is now. Tampa Bay must-win scenario for them, as every single point will matter heading in to this postseason. If they can get to the postseason, as the 2 through 4 spots are up for grabs, as the gap between those 4 teams is 4 points. So we'll get an update for you quickly. Here's Krupe and across the line. Back to the point. There's a save made in front. They score. It's Moore who puts in the rebound. It was a cross-ice pass to the near post from the point by Krupe. The original pass was intended for Hennessy, who was at that near post. He couldn't quite grab it, but it laid up right in front for Easton Moore. And Easton Moore has given his hockey club a 2-goal lead just 32 seconds into this third period. So, not the way you want to start, as Wiesjon is still in the box for Tampa Bay. Here's Gaboot. Throws it on net. Stick save made by Taskula, as it's moved out for Goddard. Now Budgel for Patterson, who throws it cross ice off the boards. It's a tie-up, but it comes to Budgel, who will move it back down for Patterson in the near corner. Gaboot went over a stick. Wainman pinches to keep it in. Here's Patterson behind the net, trying to find the puck. It slides into the far corner. He's checked by Sol, and it comes for Fleer. Fleer Netzcash wraps it around the near side. Got it a shot. The rebound, Budgel. Here's Gaboot, and it's sticked away by Duhaime, who chips it off the boards and not out. Nice keep by Goddard. Or Gaboot, beg your pardon. This one slowly rolled in on Taskula as he covers for no rebound. 18:31 left to go in the third period. It is 2-0 Florida. As the Palm Beach Typhoon did defeat the Atlanta Mad Hatters, so now the Palm Beach Typhoon come into a 2-way tie with Tampa Bay for third place. And after the conclusion with this game, we'll still have 2 games at hand. So Tampa Bay threatening to drop into the 4th spot. Of course, the 4th place team, the Florida Junior Blades, off this weekend, as there's a shot that goes over the net. The rebound picked up by Ginther. Couldn't get around Multi. As it's now Zebley skating across the line. I've gotten hooked, but no call. There's Multi. A shot from the circle. Save made by Taskula, and he holds on. The Eels going right back to work, making it ever so difficult for Tampa Bay to find any time and space through the neutral zone. Shots on goal 36-10 in favor of the Florida Eels, as it was close for a good bit there. As we said, probably just over halfway through the second period, the shots were 16-10, which I thought was rather low for a matchup between these two teams. But now Florida has pulled away with their play late in the second period. And of course now the early goal in the third. Studebaker on the end board, slides it behind the net for Walsh. One touch by Cornier, now for Mortensen. Up for Nelson. Across the line, throws it back for Mortensen, but it was too far for him. He plays it off the end boards, a shot blocked. The rebound is Goddard to the near side. Moore feeds it into the middle to Hennessy. Hennessy across the line. Might be a 2-on-1. He'll shoot. Save made by Taskula. Rebound Cornier. Now for Studebaker. Studebaker will chip it to the near side. Walsh, who lays it back for Studebaker behind his own net. Walsh will go for a change. Throw it up ice. It's intercepted there by Carpenter. Carpenter at center ice. Well, skate across the line. He'll shoot. Glove save made. Bit of a tough angle, as Taskula has still played very well. Unlikely to beat him from that angle on the half wall, as Taskula holds on for no rebound. Just over 3 minutes played in the third period. Tampa Bay down by 2. They need to find a way to get at least a point here. Obviously, this will not set the course for whether they make the playoffs or not, as they have important matchups coming up with teams that are in that 2 through 5 range in the division, which now that gap is closed. The gap is now 3 points, with the Palm Beach Typhoon beating Atlanta today. As here comes Trathan through the middle. Got sticked away. Here's Fleer. Cross ice for Bugan. Bugan will backhand this one in and go to the bench for a change. Pizzovi back for it. He's got a lot of time and space with Tampa changing. Nice lead feed for Gaboot. Gaboot across the line, shoots, misses the net. The rebound on the near post, picked up by Patterson. Drags his way in front, shoots, blocked there by Bailey. If Bailey doesn't block that shot, it's a wide open net for Patterson. As Bailey picked a crucial time to step up and block that shot, as Taskula was down and out trying to slide across to handle Patterson. But here's across the line, it's Gaboot. Cross ice for Patterson, save made by Taskula. Rebound sent back to the point from Altai. A backhand pass blocked there by Bailey, as Bailey follows up and sends it all the way back into the Florida zone. Here's Phillips behind his own net. Nearly had it taken away by Mortensen. Uric trying to go to work on the forecheck, as it is slid out to the neutral zone. Uric gets it back. Nice little move there. Slides it for Walsh. Sends it now for Kadnikovs. Back for Walsh. Feed up ice for Mortensen. Across the line, the feed intended for Nelson. Picked off there by Ziemba. And once again, it's going to be a Eels rush. Here's Ziemba. Takes it behind the net. 1-on-2. Waits for help. Hennessy in front. Tries to slide it past Taskula. Not sure if he got a piece of that, but the rebound goes high over the net. Into the near corner, it's Sol. Now for Mortensen on the far side, Cornier. Lost pass just too far for Nelson. As Goddard's got it. Tried to fire it off the boards, but it's blocked by Nelson. It was lost in his skates. Krupe comes up with it. Cornier going to work, though, on the forecheck. Hennessy trying to lay it up, and he will for Ziemba. As Ziemba finally moves it out of the zone for Goddard. So good pressure there from Tampa Bay's big guns, as here's more. Down low, a shot there by Goddard. He tried to lift that in a hurry, as he was real close to Taskula. Didn't have a lot of room to maneuver, but his shot ends up going high over the net and up into the netting and out of play. 14:26 remaining in the third period. Still a 2-goal lead for the Eels, as Studebaker is being checked out by the trainer on the table underneath me, as he has gotten battered around in this game. Looks like he's going to be okay, as it's fed back for Wainman. There's a shot, misses the net wide. Kadnikov's the rebound, sticks it behind the net. Still got to fight for it as DeShays is in there. Zebley comes and takes it away. Centering feed blocked there. Zebley gets it back, shoots, blocked again. Rebound sent back to the point to Pizzovi. Pizzovi feeds it down low. It's Kiyowasu. Kiyowasu trying to turn away from a check. He could not. DeShays keeping the play alive. Here's Zebley now. Kiyowasu's got it. Comes free. Kiyowasu into the high slot. Waits. Shoots. Blocker save made by Taskula. Penalty upcoming to Tampa Bay. Extra attacker on. It's Gaboot. It slid into the corner, and it is touched up there by Kadnikovs. They didn't blow the whistle. Now they do. As we're going to get another penalty on Tampa Bay. Wait. No one's gotten in the box. Wait, the penalty's going to go to DeShays? Who's getting the penalty? He pointed towards the Eels bench, but I thought the penalty was on Tampa Bay. And Frankie Scarpacci is wondering what the heck's going on. So are the rest of us. As I think the official is saying, my bad for not blowing it dead when Florida had the puck. Which he is. So good on the official. You know, officiating is such a hard job. We'll get back to that in a second. Here is Sol. Sol, a shot blocked. And the rebound is taken out to the neutral zone by Kiyowasu, but Mortensen gets it right back. Here's Nelson across the line. Quickly checked by Multi, who gets it back out of the zone, and the pass from Walsh goes past Zoll, and he'll have to chase it back into his own end. Officiating such a difficult job, and from someone who talks with officials too and deals with officials, in my personal opinion, I appreciate it when an official comes to the bench and says, my bad, as opposed to being more stubborn and sticking to his calls and not explaining it. I think it shows humility and the sign of a good official to say, hey, that's my fault. You know, I acknowledge what I did. Here's a beautiful move by Bugan, who walks in and shoots. Save made there by Bell. Feed back to the point by Kandikov. Now over to him, a shot. Save made by Bell, and he holds on. The best look of the game for Tampa Bay by far. And a tremendous save by Tobias Bell. And that was a beautiful play all the way around. It really started with the zone entry as this one comes back out of the zone. Kandikov will throw it back up ice. It was a great zone entry by Bugan. And then they were able to work the puck around. There's Bell way out of his net. Rebound is picked up by Fleer, but it's taken away by Hennessy. Bugan comes in to try to kick it free. He could not, as Hennessy scoops it up ice. And we'll get to the red line and we'll dump it in. That last sequence, go back and finish my statement. It's great zone entry by Bugan, and then beautiful puck work around to Durham, who was all alone there at the left circle. Just could not beat a diving Tobias Bell, who has not had to make a lot of saves. Here's Ginther across the line. Shoots. Quick shot. Save made by Bell. 15 shots on goal now for Tampa Bay. Not a lot of work for Bell. Beg your pardon. Got to untie my tongue here. As the penalty is now up. As Wainman fires it up and out of play. Fans ducking for cover. As I think the puck might have hit somebody. That's why you have to be aware of flying pucks. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but he's down in that first row there. Must have ricocheted off of something and got him. As this one is sent down the length of the icing, so hope he's okay. As the face-off is won by Ginther. There's Netzcash, a shot that goes well wide. Rebound on the far side, it's Soul. Pinching to keep it in. He'll bring it down low. It's turned over to Multi. He's poke-checked. Now here comes Uring. Uring trying to find the puck behind the net. He gets checked, and it's taken up by Patterson, who makes a nice move into the middle, and he'll feed it to Gaboot, who comes across the blue line. Gaboot. Into the corner. Trying to hang on to the puck, he does. Feeds it down low for Trathan. Back to the point, the pass intended for Multi. It goes all the way past him and back down the length of the ice. Here's Trathan. Down low, now for Hennessy. Got checked. And it is now with, beg your pardon, Mortensen, who slides it up ice now for Cornier. Here's Cornier across the line. Looking to drive wide. He'll take it behind the net. Got poke check, but sticks with it. Drops it off for Nelson behind the net. Try to wrap it around. Save made. Chips the rebound in front. Nobody could get a stick on it. Kept in, though, by Walsh. Mortensen throws it towards the middle, gets blocked. Cornier the rebound. They'll throw it off the boards, back down low for Walsh. Here's Mortensen behind the net. Mortensen throws it in front. It's loose. Comes up for Cornier, being batted around. Save made by Tobias Bell. Krupe, that rebound. Will skate out to center ice, now across the Tampa Bay line. Into the high slot, escapes to the right circle. Wade shoots, misses the net. One touch by Cullen, out to Nelson. Here comes Nelson now down the wing. Nelson waits, shoots, glove save made by Bell. As here comes Shepard, pushing ahead into the Tampa Bay zone. Slid back behind the net. As it is Cohen fighting for it along the far boards as this one chips up and out of play. I just really do hope that fan is okay. There's quite a bit of commotion up there after that. As it is Shepard who gets it off the face-off win and sends it back to Wainman. Now into the far corner for Carpenter. Carpenter trying to go to work here in the corner. He's being worked on by Kadnikov, who's trying to play it free, but it comes out in front. But quickly on top of it is Taskula. And he holds on for a whistle. Time running out on Tampa Bay to see if they can't get something going here. 9:18 remaining in the third period. As the faceoff is won by Florida, but two cleanly. It comes all the way back into the Tampa Bay end. Kamluk with some speed trying to pressure Phillips. He'll chase him around the net. Phillips to the near side, lost the handle. Ginther trying to center it in front. It comes for Cohen. Now back for Kamluk. It pops to Cohen who shoots. Save made. Puck bouncing around there off and on of people's sticks. It came to Cohen, who just fired it high over the net. Feed into the middle, too far for Deshays. Netzcash intercepts, throws it into the zone, but Cohen's got to wait for a delayed offsides tag up as the Eels will take back over, and Kiyowasu motors through the neutral zone. Across the line he comes, he'll shoot, misses the net high. Rebound back to the point, Bazovi who shoots, that goes wide as well. Kiyowasu the rebound on the near side, chips it back to the point, but he gets past Multi and back out into the neutral zone. Sebley lost the handle, it comes for Bazovi, who will flip this in, 8:20 left to go in the third. Taskula, nice feed out for Sol. Sol up ice for Duhaime. He'll deflect it in. Duhaime rushes for it, couldn't get there in time. Gaboot gets it, sends it back to the point, takes a weird bounce off the boards. Butcher intercepts, and now comes down the right wing. Looking the knife his way in front, he does. Wait, shoot! Save made by Taskula. Rebound behind the net, picked up by Oliverio. Still not out of harm's way. Fighting for it is Sol. He gets checked. Budgel's got it. He'll slide it down low. Can Oliverio intercept? Yes, he pokes it to the near corner. Sol's got it. Can he wrap it around the boards? No, turnover. Where is it? It's loose at the side of the net. Finally picked up there, by Bugan and flipped all the way down the length of the ice for an icing, and this unit's going to have to stay out there. So the Eels applying more pressure. As just received word that Jackson Studebaker will not return to this game. That is another big blow as he is one of Tampa Bay's top defenders. Here's Goddard. Will shoot, misses the net wide. Rebound Hennessy. Throws it off the boards for Wademan now right point. Looking to stick it back down low. Hennessy's got it on the half wall. It's Pride free. It's bouncing around. Krupe's got it. Throws it through the crease. But nobody there to tap it in for Florida. Hennessy. Cross ice for Wainman. Wainman looking. Hennessy, nice little move to get free. Can he knife his way? No. Moore centering feed. It's loose. Finally picked up there by Ryan Walsh. And he sticks it out just too far for Cornier. But it does come back for Goddard. Goddard bounces off the boards. Cornier in front, and he just whiffed. He tried to play it on his backhand. And I think it just went past the heel of his stick. If he is able to drag that around and he makes contact, he's got a wide open net. But just couldn't get a stick on it. Nelson now in the far corner. There's Cornier who runs into the near post. As this line has really been one of the few bright spots for Tampa in this game. So I think Bugan's had a pretty good game too, although, again, nothing on the score sheet for Tampa Bay. Bugan's had a couple of nice zone entries. And a couple of shots on goal, including that setup, or what was a part of that setup for Duham on the power play. Bounces off the end of the cage, and it's Trayton who is just not able to wrap that around. Nice feed out for Cullen at center ice. Drops it off for Kamluck. Kamluck down the wing, throws it in front. Just too far for Ginther, who was trying to get around Shepard for inside position. Ginther slides it back to the point. Wiesjohn couldn't get there in time. He'll slide it now for Katnikoff. Slides for Wiesjohn. Wiesjohn will fire this one in. It wraps around the boards. Ginther waiting for it. Puts it behind the net. Shepard's going to get to the far boards first, as he will flip this one down the length of the ice, as Katnikoffs will touch up on the icing. 5:40 left to go in the third. Must have points for Tampa Bay, as Mortensen, Cornier, Nelson will get right back out on the ice. Face off to the left of Tobias Bell, as we get a full start, so we will drop the face off again. And Mortensen pushes it forward, and he'll go and chase, and he will. Bounces it off the boards to himself, but couldn't find that second rebound, if you call it, as it's chipped back out to center ice. Here's Connor Nelson. Nelson throws it off the boards for Cornier. Cornier across the line. It's left in front. Nelson shoots. Save made by Bell. A rebound loose. Chip to the far boards for Hennessy. And Hennessy moves it out for Moore. Moore plays it off his skates. Looking to get into the middle. He cannot. Nicely played there by Netzcash, as it's thrown off the far boards back out to the neutral zone. It's bodied down by Mortensen. Mortensen in. Lost the handle. Turns and tried to send it toward the net, but it ends up getting blocked, as Goddard will take it back the other way. A shot save made. Taskula. Goddard his own rebound. Scoops it around the far boards for Ziemba. Back behind the net, it's Hennessy. Hennessy. Now to Ziemba. Ziemba right point looking. Shoots. Misses the net. Near side for Krupe. 4:34 to go. Here's Krupe behind the net. Throws it in front. Bounces around. It gets to the circle, as it is Ginther who will take it out to center ice, and here comes Ginther. Ginther down the wing. He'll walk in, wait, throws it in front, but it's sticked aside there by Tobias Bell. He's done that a couple of times here tonight, as it's moved back up for Deshays. Deshays at the right circle, looking. Deshays turns back around. He'll look for an open lane. He sends it, or tries to send it back to the point, got blocked by his own man. He'll turn and fire now. That misses the net. The rebound, Kiyowasu at the side of the net. Couldn't get a stick on that, as it scooped to the near side. Can this get out? No, kept in by Engels. Here's Walsh. Throws it up the boards, nearly picked off, and now it is by Ziemba. Now for Engels, top of the left circle, a shot blocked by Fleer. Rebound thrown in front, save made by Taskula. The rebound picked up by Bugan, and Bugan fires it up into the netting and out of play. As once again, as we've seen at times during this game, just relentless pressure from the Florida Eels, as they haven't dominated at all times in this game, as we've seen in some of the other matchups when Tampa Bay was a bit shorthanded earlier on in the year. As the face-off to the left of Taskula is won by Florida. Here's Gaboot. Slides it back down low. Bugan, nice job to get inside position there, but he lost the handle. Nearly had it taken away, but it was sticked and poke checked there by Netzcash. Netzcash behind the net. Up ice for Bugan. Bugan across the line, looking to knife his way into the slot. He'll shoot. Glove save made by Bell. Might have been going high. Rebound, though. Duhane back behind the net for Fleer. Fleer sends it back for Katnikoffs. Over for Netzcash. Had to play it off his skate, and now it's going to lead to a 2-on-1. Here's Gaboot with Budgel. Gaboot waits, shoots. Save made the rebound. Save made again by Taskula, but the rebound comes around the side of the net. And it was Budgel who went behind the net with the puck. And he was able to tap it into an open net. As Florida now takes a 3-0 lead with 2:54 remaining in the third period. They win the opening draw, or they win the draw off the goal, as Tampa Bay it's like they're going to take a loss in this one. It is a loss that they do not need coming off a 5-0 showcase. As we've said many times during this broadcast, they need every point that they can get. As this Florida division, it is so jam-packed 2 through 5. And talking with both of the coaching staffs, it is really the first time in recent memory that we have seen something like this, where it is going to be an all-out sprint to the finish to see who even makes the playoffs. Only 3 points now separates the 5 seed from the 2 seed. There's a shot by Weiss-John. Goes high over the net, and the rebound is put towards the goal now, but another save made by Tobias Bell. He hasn't been busy, but he's made a couple of nice saves as he holds on for no rebound. So face off to the left of Bell. It is Ginther and Krupe, and it's won by Krupe as Multi throws it off the boards, and it comes into the middle for Walsh. Now for Kamluk on the near side. Drops it off for Ginther. Ginther throws it towards the net. It's loose. No, it's underneath Bell. Well, I'm not sure if Cohen even got a stick on that. Might have been his skate. Might have been the skate of the defender, Multi. But it quickly ricocheted back in on Bell. But he was able to make the save as he didn't move. It slid underneath his pads. And he keeps Tampa Bay off the board. Quick face-off. It's controlled by the Eels as it's Easton Moore. Angles, holds the line, sends it cross ice for Multi, who shoots. Redirected on that save made by Taskula. Picked up by Ginther in his own end. Here's Cullen. Nice little move to get free as it's sent for Kamluk. Kamluk down the wing. Turns up. Will look to feed Bugan. Bugan waits, curls, fires. Glove save made by Bell. Bugan ends up blowing a tire trying to chase his own rebound. It's taken by Hennessy and chipped out for Walsh. Here's Krupe at center ice. Across the line it comes. He'll look to break in alone. He'll shoot. Save made by Taskula. He was pressured on the back check there by Netzcash. Nearly a blunder there as Bugan was waiting for the pass. Netzcash's feed didn't have a lot on it. So nearly a miscommunication, but they end up getting the puck out of the zone as there's 46 to go. As it's moved up for Kiyowasu, who speeds across the line. He'll look to drive. He'll shoot on the backhand. Misses the net. Rebound for Ziemba on the near boards. Now center point for Bezovia. Shot blocked. It's kicked out of the zone, but it is Kiyowasu who's got it. He'll slowly skate back into his own end with time to kill here. 25 left to go in the hockey game. As it is thrown cross ice for Bezovi, who slides it in. Kadnikoff's there, scoops it up the near side with 13 to go. Kadnikoff's will take it behind his own net, drops it off for Duhane. Up for Bailey, who banks it off the near side boards. It'll escape into the Florida zone with 2 to go, and that will